again. Welcome to our live. Welcome to this special day today. Well, we are not so far away from our summit, our Madeira Web Summit 2023, the Digital Nomad Edition. And today we have one of our speakers that's going to be present also on our summit, and he is Márcio. Márcio is the CEO and the founder of Madeira Wonder Hikes, which is one of the companies that provides the discovery of the wonders of Madeira Island. But again, along the mountains. That's why it's called Madeira Wonder Hikes. So if you feel that this live could be something special for you to share with your friends and someone that would like to find out about Madeira Island, and probably you are already registered on our web summit. So please free to share with someone else. And for the ones that will have the chance to view this live later on, well, we wish that you all stay well and are okay along this time. So I will then invite Márcio to join today, to join now our live, and we will discover a bit about what Márcio does that makes the difference between all the other companies that we have in Madeira, providing this kind of discovery of the nature, of the walks, of the mountains, of the sea. Well, through all that is considered nature, that Márcio goes along. So I will call him. Here we are. Let me see if I can get him back to, there he is. Hello, Márcio.
Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi, everyone. Hi, Sophia.
Hello. Thank you so much for being here with us today. As you can see, Márcio, he's in his car. He was just coming from work, from hiking with guests, but and then it was more or less about the time to be on air, and he said, well, I'll have to stop my car and I'll have to put the internet on and I will speak here from a corner. That's really it, isn't it, Márcio? That's what you're doing.
That's exactly what happened. Sometimes it's things that we can't control. I mean, I was just doing an activity today with some guests. It was, again, a wonderful day. Wonderful views, but it was a short on time. We cannot control like 100% this situation, so I apologize for being in my car having this live. But anyway, I will do my best.
It's fine. So, we have to thank you. Well, all the digital nomads and remote workers, as long as they have internet, a phone, or a computer, they work from anywhere. You work from the mountains, you work from the car, it doesn't matter. You made it, and that's very important. So I really would like you to present yourself, to let our viewers know what are they expecting in this live. What made you choose this kind of profession? So tell us about you. Tell us about why you decided to choose this profession.
Well, again, hello everyone, and welcome to this live. It's a big pleasure for me to be part of this, and of course, also thanks for Sophia. Well, it's quite simple in my way of seeing things. So I'm a nature lover. And I can say that I live in a true paradise for hiking, for outdoor activities, whatever. So you have so many things that you can do here in Madeira Island. Of course, I'm specialized in hiking, more exactly. My purpose is also very simple: is to show people the real beauty of Madeira Island. So take people to know places that are not that touristic, and also so we can enjoy nature in a different way, and basically do what I love to do, which is enjoy nature the best way we can enjoy it, and the most natural possible way possible. And so I am a professional guide for 7 years now, but I have knowledge of mountains for about 20 years. Okay, so a lot of knowledge about about the island, so I can kind of say that I know the island like back of my hand.
Mhm.
Basically, I would say most of it in an off the beaten way, so in a less touristic way. Um, and so the reason why I choose to take this job, to have this job of a mountain guide, and also to open the company Madeira Wonder Hikes, it was with the idea or the purpose, exactly, to be an alternative for the local agencies that already exist, which are many in many ways, but to be an alternative for those touristic agencies that offer people some beautiful hikes. I mean, Lavada walks, which are very famous, of course, and all of that. Everything is very beautiful, but the purpose here is to be more genuine, to offer something more genuine, and so people can have a different experience, a different day, enjoy nature the best way they can, and. And so that's our I would say that's our basically our main purpose, to be an alternative to the touristic way that exists in the island. So basically that's what we are here for to be an option for people that are looking for something different. Okay, um, for that, to have those kind of different things, of course we are talking about a specific type of people. I mean, this is, I mean, the hikes, and Sophia already knows because she's done a few hikes with me. She knows what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. So they can be a bit challenging, a bit demanding, but I mean, um, take us to another level in terms of experience, and
Yeah.
to see some really beautiful places, and many things, many aspects, all related to nature, of course. And that's the main idea. That's the main idea for us, to be basically an alternative in Madeira for people that want specific things, and I would say an experience of a lifetime, if I make myself
Yes.
understandable.
That's really it. Well, I can acknowledge it. I can surely acknowledge it for all the ones that are viewing us now and will view us later. Well, I did two or three. I can't remember anymore, but all of them were very different and very unforgettable. Let's say they are very challenging hikes. They all have also interesting names, names that are not so known. These hikes that Marcio has created. It like I normally say, the wheel. You don't have to invent the wheel. You just have to use what the nature gives you. Well, according to this kind of job or organization that you have created, enterprise that you have created. And it's amazing to see how all very personalized is working with Marcio and Madeira Wonder Hikes. He does it in a very specific way. He is with no doubt an alternative to all the other nature enterprises that are in Madeira, that exists in Madeira. I don't think there is another one that does it how as he does, um, and
Well,
that is
there are a few people that can do it, but not in I would say not in a professional way, like, or at least with the name of a company like we have.
yes. Well,
But
the company.
whatever.
The name of the company speaks for itself, Madeira Wonder Hikes, and that's really it. You go from the sea, you go from the ocean to the peaks very quickly. You don't realize how your path goes, and then when you finish, your hike, when you come back down through another way, like I did, for example, then you start realizing, how could I do it? But it happened with me. It happened with me. I was climbing and climbing and climbing and grabbing this and grabbing that, and and Marcio was giving me the, the enthusiasm, and say, grab there. There's because he knows where. He knows where the roots are for you to grab. He knows where the branches are for you to grab. Like he says, he knows the island like, well, the mountains and all the peaks like the palm of his hand. That's really it. He knew where I should grab, not to fall. And then once you start, you cannot go back because you can only you can
No,
only look forward. You can only look forward. But then, what we find in Marcio's activities is an act of bravery, not only from him, but also for us, for you, as a person that is going along with him. It's like a hike. It's like going hiking with a friend. He tells you about some nice legends that from Madeira in so many years ago. He knows all those stories about the leaves. How do you say the leaves of the? I am going to say it in Portuguese to see if he knows what I mean. A folha que se agarra na saia. Um,
oh, rapazaias.
and there was this leaf. There's this leaf that is a bit rough and attaches this to your
Your
clothes.
clothes
And,
and then yeah.
I said, "What's this? What's this leaf?" And I am Madeiran, eh? Not forgetting, I am Madeiran. And then I asked him, "What is the meaning of this? What is these leaves?" And then he said already the traditional way, the common way, the scrub. It's the scrub. It's
The
the
skirts.
skirt scrubber or something. And then he created already. He told us about a story that's why that leaf has that name because there's a story behind it. And that's interesting. The girls with the boys, they used to go many years ago. We're talking about the beginning of the century, right? When they used to
Yeah.
go meet the boys, obviously hidden, and then those leaves used to be on their skirts, and then there would be a big problem because they would go back home and the parents would notice. Right.
Yeah, especially the ones that were in the back of the of the
Yes.
skirts and on their back. So the mother would
Amazing,
ask, yeah, the
amazing,
mother, yeah,
amazing,
some really
amazing.
nice stories. I mean,
Oh,
and those stories are also to kind of I use them kind of to break the ice, when we are
yeah,
doing the walk, and then to make people relax and enjoy the walk, and then kind of when we can have like a bit more demanding situation, so people can start like or thinking about it. So I tell this story so they can relax. Okay, everything's under control. So they start laughing, and so that's also a kind of way to break the ice and to make
yeah,
them realize that they are in good hands, and they are. I mean, most of the times everything goes all right, and so
yeah.
stories, of course, is also part of the
Part of the
experience.
journey. It's part of the
Yeah,
journey.
exactly,
Well, we have
exactly.
someone watching us from Brazil. It's Tiago. So welcome to our live. Hope you enjoy. I think I've seen this name on our registrations. We already have quite an interesting number of participants registered on our summit, which is good. We thank you. But I think I realize. Yes, he's saying yes, yes. He's one of our registered members in for our Madeira Web Summit. So, Marcio, what makes it different? What makes it different? What makes you get up in the morning and make this make this interesting journey every day with different people from different nationalities. What is more or less the policy for you when you get also these reservations? So let us know a bit more about how you select this. So this is it's more like an encounter, right? So it's the guests discovering you, and you discovering also the guests for you for you to know if they are suitable for these activities, right? Because these activities are not for everybody, right?
Everyone. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And so I need what happens most of the times. I try to get as most information as I can. So when I have a bookings or when people ask me some questions about the hikes, about the place, the kilometers, times, all of that kind of stuff. So I try to explain them. But I also try to get some information from the guests and make them realize, from depending of the hike that they are selecting or they are interested, they need to realize if they are up for it or not. So it's just not here. There is an important thing, which is, it's not only the matter of I want, is also the question of can I. So
Exactly.
people also, exactly, people need also to make that question, because Madeira can be quite challenging in many ways. Okay, challenging about the path, about the steepness, about the places that we have to pass, to the difficulties of the hike. So it can be narrow paths, it can have big drops,
Yes.
walking on the ridges. I mean, there are so many things to deal with along the hike that people need to be aware of that. So that's why I like to get as much information as possible before taking these people in. Okay, because we are talking about, this is all, everything is beautiful and amazing, but safety above all. Okay, and
Exactly. That's very
exactly, and so
important. And
yeah,
obviously you have an insurance and everything, but that doesn't mean
everything, everything. Yeah.
that you're going to have people along with you on your day, on your activity, that are not prepared for it. So that it is quite good. It creates already a relationship
Mhm.
prior the activity. It already creates a relationship between you and the guests, and that is good. We have again Tiago. He's really participating here. He's saying that he's following us on our social media. Thank you so much. This is what happens when we have a launch of an event like a summit. This happens, people start following companies that didn't know. But this is the beauty of internet, right? And this is the beauty of being international. We are having on our summit quite a variety of nationalities, which is good. It's going to motivate many participants to also relate with these nationalities, and that will be very, very good. So Marcio, you will be also an important key um, on this summit. That's why you were invited. And as you all see in the program, Marcio comes along on our summit already on the first day, just to open and give you a very, very wide view of Madeira, and how he sees Madeira. And he's going to show you the hidden Madeira on his pitch, on his presentation. So you cannot miss it. The ones that are watching us now and the ones that will watch us later. I mean, this live, of course. Don't skip this speech of Marcio, because he is going to show you the hidden Madeira, and one Madeira that most of tourists don't know, right, Marcio? Most tourists
Yeah.
don't this Madeira that is not in the normal map, let's say.
Yeah,
And
normally I say that you have the touristic Madeira and you have the hidden Madeira. Okay, so
yes,
depends what you are looking for. If you are looking for
exactly.
something special, something different, a wonderful experience, you already know that you have an option. If
That's it.
you are interested in going where most of the people go, which is I have nothing against it,
Which is
no
also
problem.
okay. Which is
It's
okay as
also
well.
okay. I mean, Madeira is all incredible, all beautiful, all amazing. The thing is, in my point of view, you can enjoy things and places in a different way, in a more genuine way. That's what we are here for, okay?
That's
But
it.
that
That's
is your choice. That's what here you people are the ones that have the final word. But it's important for you to realize that you have an option, okay?
That's it.
And that,
That's it.
exactly.
There's always two sides of the story. So there are also two sides of Madeira Island, and I invite you all that are watching us now and the ones that will watch us later, um, that do not miss our summit. You just follow our social media, and you can subscribe you can subscribe to the summit, and I think that's really what is important here today, is to show that Madeira is and can be seen in a different way. We all know that our remote workers, the ones that are here in Madeira Island, remote workers, the digital nomads, entrepreneurs, international entrepreneurs, they of course they have the responsibility to work and do their business from here, but they just simply love going along the island and discovering the island also in a different way. They like to discover it not with the masses, but on a personalized way. And that's why Marcio is one important key in our summit. He is going to show you all digital nomads that are not in Madeira Island, that you can come here and enjoy the hidden Madeira that Marcio is going to show and to present uh, on our first day of the summit. Um, would you like to add something else, Marcio, before
Well,
we
just
wrap up?
of course, there's always some nice words that we can say. I mean, on the summits, of course, I will talk about things that I'm familiar with, and the things that I normally do day by day, my interaction with the islands, with the guests, what we provide, what we can offer to people. I mean, you have all the ingredients here for a nice summit experience. So, and I will do my share. Like I mean, I believe that
All
there
the
are many,
others.
yeah, like
Like
the
all
other
the
speakers, which I
others.
believe they are also nice and very professional people. So I will do my share, my part. But I just want you to realize that. Um, when I talk about the island, about Madeira, I'm talking about my my kind of paradise, my personal paradise. So when I talk about Madeira, so I'm talking with like all my soul, and I am always for people that already know me. I've of course I've met so many people in the years back, so made some really beautiful friendships all around the world. That's for me, one of the most beautiful things about this job, about being a mountain guide, or about working with tourists, is the people that we meet all around the world, different cultures, different way of thinking, different experiences. So that also, of course, makes me um, getting
Wow.
richer in a
Yes.
cultural way, of
Yes.
course, for everyone. I mean, and for me, I couldn't be more proud to show the most genuine Madeira to people that come with me. For me, that's the best thing. So I have sometimes I just miss me the words to describe what I do, because I do it. For me, every day is an adventure, and every day is different. I always say, sometimes I say to people that are with me, it's amazing to have a different office every day.
Yes.
So
Yes,
basically, that's it.
yes, that's it. When I go with Marcio on a hike, he says, "Well, tomorrow I'm back to my office," or "Welcome to my office," when we start our hiking, and that's really a fantastic office Marcio has every day, and he has a different place. He has a
Yeah,
different
it's
desk
amazing.
every
It's
day.
amazing. Even today, I had three guests with me and three lovely people, and so one of them just look at me at the end. We are having a meal. In fact, that's another thing that sometimes it doesn't stick by the walk. So we do the walk, then we can go for a drink, we can go for a meal, or
Yeah,
we can check any place else.
like
It's no
friends,
problem.
like
So
friends do,
like
right?
friends, at the end of the day, we are no more than a group of friends, and
That's it.
that's what makes me feel like complete and happy. But I was saying that she just looked at my face at the point of certain point of the meal, and she said, "You have a wonderful job." So
That's
I
it.
mean,
And
that's
people
that's beautiful. I mean,
and people actually notice if you are doing your job with passion and with
yeah,
love,
and if
with
you are happy, and
silver.
if you are, they feel that if you are happy,
Exactly.
if you are genuine, and if you are, I mean,
Exactly.
and I couldn't be more happy than what I am, because I also say that I'm in that restricted group of people that do what they love to do in life, because not everyone can say
Yeah,
this.
that's true.
Okay, and
That's
so
true.
I'm
That's
part,
true.
but
You
I'm
can
lucky to say that I'm part of that group.
Yeah, that's it. You can give yourself the luxury to say that you love what you do, and that's why you get up in the morning every day with a happy smile,
Mm.
wondering where you're going with your guests, and then take them to magical scenarios. It's also interesting to know that well, Marcio was saying I was today with three guests. Marcio, there's a very personalized service, and that is what differs him. That's what I love, and I really do love about Madeira Wonder Hikes. That's why he's one of my partners since the beginning, um, because he does it in a very personalized way, and he differs really from all the other companies that we have in Madeira that are related to the nature. He takes no more than 5 to 7 people along with him, according to the level of difficulty of the hike, of the
Exactly,
walk, and
exactly.
off he goes with a group of friends, and not with a big group where you don't have the chance to relate or to even hear what the guests are asking, or even having the chance to reply to them. And then he stays a bit. Then they have a banana, they have a snack, and then off they go again. Oh, we have here again another, like a new family. That's it. Óleos essenciais. That's our good friend Maria. That's it, really. It's like a new family. So we can say that, Marcio, you have families, you meet families, you make family, you make families
I,
every day,
I
right?
can I can I can say that I can easily get that at the end of the day.
That's
That's
it.
uh, that's a reality. So people, they get that easy way of going in, that in the end of the day, that we are just talking each other like if we met like years ago.
Like years ago.
Um,
That's the
exactly.
magic. That's the magic of having a small group.
Yeah,
When you have
because
a small group.
everywhere we are all the time close to each other. We work as a group, small group, but so we talk about everything, but all together. So everyone interacts. And in fact, it's not only about me, because as you know. So there are people that meet each other on the walk. So we are
Yes,
creating friendships over
exactly.
friendships.
They don't
So
know them. They don't know each other. They come from different
exactly,
hotels, right, and from different
exactly.
holiday
So
rentals,
it
and they
can be
end up meeting.
yeah, it's a small group, like you said, 5 to 7 people maximum.
Yes,
But my average, in fact, my average is 3, 4 people. That's why I take most of the times my car, my
yes,
personal car, so I don't mind. So everyone is here. We are once I pick them up, the first thing that I do is to break the ice. So I'm driving and we start talking, and I start to putting them like in a comfortable way, talking about what they've done, if they're the first time here or not. So those
yes,
kind of questions.
yeah.
That's
Chitting and
one
chatting. Yes,
exactly. So that in that point when we are starting the hike, we are already familiar.
yes.
So
In a good mood. In a good mood. Yes,
yeah,
that's
in a
it.
good mood and prepared for the activity, and so and today was just one of those days. I mean, it was perfect. The weather was amazing. I mean, um, and I mean, it's for me, it's very rewarding that at the end of the day we can look at the people's face and we see that they are happy. They are
Yes.
happy. They are. It's amazing for me to have that feeling that you are part, even
Of
if it is
someone's
only for
happiness.
one.
Yes.
Exactly. Even if it is for one single
Yeah.
day, but you are part of it, of
Yeah.
a
You
happiness.
will stay in their memories. You will
Yeah,
stay in their
completely.
memories.
And then
That's
people,
it.
and then we will normally we have our numbers, which we change, exchange messages. I
Yes.
mean,
I was
in the
going to ask
Christmas
you that.
time,
I was
yeah,
just
Christmas
about
time, yeah, exactly. So it's like that. It's simple, simple things.
I was
Uh,
going to ask you that if you get like if you get like a relationship after when they go back home, if they send some regards, if you send them regards, because that is a connection. Not forgetting, well, actually I just pointed here, well, it's a family from the heart, and it's amazing. That's really it. And that's what Marcio provides every day, with all his guests. Not forgetting that many guests that come to Madeira are repeaters, so they repeat the island and they come again with Marcio, and they go along either on the same hike or another. Because if you come to Madeira and do an activity in March, and if you decide to return to Madeira because Madeira was so beautiful, and you decide to come in September and do the same activity, like for instance Marcio's hikes, you will see different nature, because different flowers will bloom, different plants will come out, isn't it? We have a
yeah,
microclimate island.
of course,
That's
and
what Marcio. That's what Marcio is going to talk about in our summit. So you really cannot miss it. You will discover a beautiful island of Madeira that is not in the brochures, in the international and touristic brochures. That's what Marcio is going to talk about. So today was just a small peek of what, just lifting a bit the veil of what Marcio is going to speak. You cannot miss it. He will have. Let's say, the chance to show his passion for Madeira Island, and the passion that he gets by promoting his island, and making friends with his job, and earning his life like this. How wonderful it is to
it's
earn your
it's
life
yeah,
by
and I
by
just
doing.
yeah. Sometimes I have this saying, which is showing the special Madeira for special people. So people that because I'm when we talk about people that come with us, I'm waiting for quality people. When I say quality people, is people that know what they want, don't know
Exactly.
what they are looking for, and
Yes.
that same quality that they are expecting from me as a professional, I'm also expecting from them. So once they enjoy nature and they enjoy hiking and they enjoy doing different things, that's quality people that I see them as
Fantastic.
because otherwise it's no point if you don't feel that attraction for nature and you're just going to do an activity just because that person told you to do it. And if you don't have that inside passion, things will not go as well as they supposed to. Okay.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. So, to all remote workers and digital nomads that will attend our our summit, be aware about what Marcio is going to talk about. Because when you decide to come to Madeira, and that's our goal, is for you to discover the island through the summit and really wanting to come to us. We will take care of everything for you when you are here. That you know already what to expect, and feel that it's not only going to be work, but you have plenty of activities to enroll after your work. After working, you will have a delicious island of Madeira waiting for you, and top professionals that will show the island as they know, as if it was their own home. That's what we can say, isn't it, Marcio?
Yeah, somehow it is. For me, it is. It's my home. Is my. I mean, I've been in some places out of Madeira, of course, like everyone.
Yes,
But here is where I feel home, where I feel that I'm connected, where I
yes,
find myself,
exactly.
basically. So
Yes,
it's just simple things that but make all the difference. Okay,
yes.
that's how it is.
Yes,
And
but you also not only do this, hiking activities. You also sometimes you also combine meditation with the activities, right? With the walking. Sometimes you take your guests to special spots where they can do some meditation, isn't it? Because I've
yeah,
seen
of course, yeah, well, of course. Like I know a few people around the island that has that lifestyle, meditation, yoga. I mean, retreats, all of that kind of stuff. And so I have sometimes they call me, they trust me for my job in that way is kind of to find
fantastic.
the appropriate hike for that kind of group. And what we do is basically that's why it's called hike and meditation. So we start the hike, and then more or less half of the hike I know exactly where we are, and so I try to find a place as most quiet possible and most beautiful possible to do the meditation part. And then after that, after 30
You
minutes,
carry
45
on.
minutes,
You carry
we
on.
we finish the hike, and everyone is it's happy. And so this is just one alternative. Other thing that probably you don't know yet, Sophia, it's
Ah,
also I
snow.
can so I can also sometimes I do
What?
typical foods for people after the hike. So as
Ah,
you know, in Madeira we have several barbecues on the mountains, as you
that's
know.
true.
Okay? So normally, and I've done a few times. So sometimes when people agree, so we can go for the hike, and then after the hike, I have everything prepared, like you can imagine, and
Yes,
I also have at least one or two person to help me. But we got to a place, and after the hike, we can prepare a meal, a typical meal, or a typical
fantastic.
espetada, with a nice salad, and then enjoy a glass of wine. I mean, genuine food, but that can be also part of the experience of a full day experience. So that's
Family
why I'm
stuff.
saying, yeah. So
Family
that's
stuff.
exactly.
Family
So
stuff.
that's
That's
why I'm
fantastic.
saying it doesn't have to stick only for the hike. It has
Yes,
more. It can be more, a lot more than that. It can even be from sunrise from a sunrise and then a hike, or a sunrise with the nice breakfasts and then the hike.
Exactly. Oh,
What a hike! And
I've seen it. I've seen it. So you are already opening the appetite from the ones that are watching us now and the ones that will come will watch it later. Uh, it was a pleasure having you here with us today. It was fantastic. I think you have really shown already a bit what's going to be your presentation. It's going to be wow, and well, you all stay tuned. We will carry on preparing our summit. We are working very hard to deliver the best summit about digital nomads and remote workers there is in Madeira, and we hope that you will participate and enjoy being with us those 5 days. So recapitulating, Marcy is going to be with us on the first day, so on the opening day. Is going to be one of our speakers, so you can check on the registration link that is on our social media, Madeira Outdoor Experience. Not so difficult to find out, and you can see when Marcio is going to make his presentations. You will also have the chance to be with Marcio online for a period of time. Like with all the other speakers, you will have a period of questions and answers of Q&A. Obviously, you will have to acquire the VIP ticket, but that is something that we will inform you later on, more near to the event. We will tell you how you can acquire them, how you can get them, so you have the chance to be with Marcio and all the other speakers that will attend the summit and take all your doubts, all your queries, and have the chance to speak with someone that is from Madeira Island. Well, thank you so much, Marcio, once again.
you're welcome.
We will see each other very soon, for sure.
My
Thank you
pleasure
all
to join this.
this
It's a big
live
pleasure. So, and next time, just want all the people to know that it's going to be an interesting summit. There's a lot more to say, a lot more to discover.
Yes.
Yeah, don't miss it.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure that you will enjoy.
Thank you so much, Marcio. We will see you each other. Well, we will see each other next week. Next week we will have another guest. We will announce on our social media, so stay tuned. Now you have the chance to check us on Instagram or on Facebook, and we will let you know. It's a surprise again. We never say who is coming. So next week we have one of our last speakers. So we've been having a series of lives since November to present our speakers. Today was Marcio. Next week we will have another one, and it's going to be fantastic. So stay well. We'll see each other next week. Marcio, you as well. And well, we have another one before we leave. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. We have someone here thanking you and me.
Thank you. Thank you, Martina.
Also going to, for sure, Martha is also going to be present. If you haven't registered yourself, please do. It's going to be very, very, very informative, and it's going to be very good. So do not. Oh, Martha, yeah, everyone is saying thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you as well, Marcio, for being here. We'll see each other very soon, and to you all, stay well.
Ciao.